Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be around the world. My name is Mia, and I am a Nubian goddess. And I am so excited to be here um, to do another um, video. And today we're gonna do a quick energy check on the DM. Okay, that's what we're gonna do today. Well, tonight. And I just want to say hello to all my subscribers, the new ones, and those and everyone that watches the video. And I'm so excited that the message that I put out there is helping a group of people, and that the message does resonate with you. I hope you guys had an excellent weekend. Mine was pretty good. I got a lot of things done around the house, a lot of cleaning, so I'm good, happy about that. So yeah, and before we get started, as you know that these are my smudge stick that I do make, and my online store is gonna be open in a couple more days. Okay, it's taking more work than I thought. My online store, so yeah. And yeah, I already have a website where you can go and book a reading if you want things like that. So yeah, this particular smart stick is for love. If you're looking for love, track of love and things like that. I also have another one that I make. It's different. This one is for to attract money, dinero. Yeah, this one is to attract money. If you need money, like fast luck, this one it works. I only have like two left. I gotta make another batch this week coming up. I only make them like a couple times a week only, from scratch. So yep. And yeah, that's what I had to say and things like that. Um, these bracelet that I'm wearing, I also sell them as well. Okay, they're on my online store. Once they open, you can order them from there. They come like in a package like this. See? So yeah. Like the different saints, like Saint Michael, Archangel, oh no, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and all that stuff. So I have them all in different colors and things like that. So anyway, yeah, let's get into the reading. So this is about the divine masculine. We're gonna check to see where he's at, what's going on, because as you know that Judgment Day is here for a lot of people that did wrong to the divine feminine. So there's a lot of people that are in line, staying in line, waiting for their karma, or they already got their karma, but waiting for judgment. Because whatever you do here, whatever goes around comes around, and whatever you do here, you pay for it here. So a lot of people, they do things against people, and not they think that there's like not gonna be any like consequences for the action, but there is. Whatever you do here, there are consequences. That's basically how it works. So let's see what cards come out. Okay. Wow. Okay. There's a card in reverse here. Hmm. Be a surprise for the divine masculine. And there's also a rebirth here for the divine masculine. Put this here. Could they give me these three main ones here? I hope you guys are able to see that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're trying to see here. Wow. I'll get two more. Let's see what they're saying here. Hmm. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do these for now. But when I split the card in two, because I like to do like in 3 parts, but this one to two when I split in two. And underneath here came this lady here. So I'm pretty sure this is the divine feminine here, holding that big coin. Okay. And her heart was pierced. You see that piercing? But the queen, her, and also the divine feminine here, not only holding all the coins, huge coin, that's a lot of money, but also if you look here, right here, I don't know if you're able to see that. You see things are coming from the heavens straight at her, straight into her, like something like a couple things are coming to her, like to her heart. But I don't see that as being bad. I just think that these are gifts being downloaded to the divine feminine. That's what I think. And the other half, and this is definitely the way that the divine masculine should be, because as you see that someone sitting on the chair right here, and there's someone behind them, and like anointing them, like when they're ready to crown a king, when they're ready to crown like a king or emperor. See, so we're gonna talk about that later, but this is what came out when I split the cards in two. Okay, now let's get into the reading here. So surprise. Wow. So there's a surprise waiting here for the divine masculine. Um, it has to do with his past. There are many things that are departing departing, like that are leaving the divine masculine. Okay, and not only departing, he's losing a lot of things as well. Okay, he's losing, and also the divine masculine is a young guy. He's a page. This is what's showing here, the page. So surprise. Okay, I need to know what surprise means. I need clarity on that surprise. Okay. So many of these divine masculine, um, not only that they have lost like almost everything, um, the divine masculine that I'm reading for, this energy that I'm reading for, um, he lost everything due to the fact that he walked away. He walked away. He drove away. He left his divine purpose. Okay, and because of that action, the fact that he left the divine path, which he was supposed to take, which is the divine masculine, which is the divine feminine, walking that path with her, um, he lost everything, including his wallet. Okay, and this divine masculine right now is in solitude. Yeah, he's in solitude, and due to his action in the past. Okay, so basically, this divine masculine does not see what's ahead for him. Okay, he doesn't see it because without the without the feminine, um, he's out of balance. He's out of balance. He has no. He doesn't see anything ahead, like as far as the future wise. He doesn't have any. He's basically losing hope. Okay, he's basically losing hope. He doesn't see any purpose in going forward. Okay, that's how much of a bad shape this divine masculine is in. Okay, and then when you look at this here, okay, this here, this divine masculine had something to do. This has something to do with from the time he was born. Okay, from the time he was born. From the time he was born. Holy Spirit, can you explain to me this card here? Yeah, let me see. from the time he was born. So something was done to the divine masculine. Some type of witchcraft and spell was put on this child from birth. And I wonder who did this. Let me see. Let me see who did this. Okay. This reading here is very heavy. Heavy energy. Diablo, that's the devil right here. So from the moment this divine masculine was born, okay, the family that he was born into were into witchcraft. They still are till this day, okay. But the devil had a hand in this child from the time he was born because of the family um, witchcraft. You see the house behind this man here. Look at this. And right here in this little picture here, there's a woman here. Sorry, okay. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see that woman in the little picture, but you see that man, you see the house behind it. Okay. So this family of his was into witchcraft. So when this divine masculine was born, one of these spirits had attached himself to him. Diablo, the devil. Yep. Okay. So okay. So till this present here, this spirit is still tormenting this divine masculine. I'll get two more cards here. You see, look, this is the next card that came out. The skeleton, death. Yeah. And reverse is rune. So basically it's the spirit here, since and the divine masculine life, this devil here, this negative spirit basically is has ruined his life. Okay, has ruined his life. And this spirit is not gonna stop till the result is death and the divine masculine life, due to the witchcraft activity that his family was doing, coming from his mother, was doing that. His mother, and then from his mother's side, maybe he from 3-4 generation back, or maybe longer, they were doing that stuff, dealing with these spirits. And you know what happened when people don't understand that when you deal with these certain spirits, um, when you deal with them, first of all, you gotta like take care of them to whatever, ceremonies and whatever. Some of them require certain things, and basically, before you die, you gotta settle this thing here, because if the person dies, and they don't basically settle with the spirit, whatever, how they used to use, the spirit is just free to go to whoever next, whoever's next in line, whoever is born, and things like that. And basically these children are defenseless against these spirits, especially if they are in the family. Okay, this is what I'm getting for the divine masculine here. This energy that I'm reading here. Holy Spirit, tell me. Can you please tell me about this? Okay. 3 cards came out. These are the cards that came out here. So this is an ancestral demon here. I mean here, but not this one here. This here, this is a lady. This is the, you could say the divine, probably some kind of spirit that's protecting the masculine. And we got here the 8 of Swords here. Yeah, and in reverse here, throughout this masculine life, he had, first of all, this masculine has dealt with the occult. Okay, he has done that. Okay, and he's also involved in how do you say this? You know, like how, you know, Mason has their own, you know, temple, and, you know, like they have membership, they have groups, things like that. So this masculine, I'm not saying he's a Mason, but he's part of an occult, you know, some type of group. Okay, where they do witchcraft. He's in that. Look at this. You see this group of men? Yeah. So because of this, and this witchcraft, this group that he's into, and what they do is they do things to people here. Look at this here. Look right here. Okay, and this divine masculine has been involved in casting spell and things like that on different people in the past, because the past, where did I see that card here? Yeah, right here. Yeah, so he is involved in that, whatever organization he's involved in, and this is what they do. And he's been calling upon these spirits. He's been doing that. It's the energy that I'm reading for. Three of Swords. Yeah, he has been doing that, and you know, throughout his life, consulting with spirit that he should not be consulting with, and that has and because of this, um, that has basically has fed the demon from his family, from ancestral demon that has passed on to him from his mother's side. So that kind of fed that spirit, And because he has been consulting and being involved and being part of that group, that kind of like interfere with the divine masculine growth in life as far as success and things like that. And most of you feminine knows this, because when you met your masculine, um, you fell madly in love with him, because you saw the good in him, you saw potential in him. Okay, and some of you um feminine were wondering, how come somebody like that has not really done anything in his life? He has not accomplished anything. Okay, this is for the particular group that I'm talking to or doing this reading for. Um, this divine masculine has not, he hasn't achieved anything at all in his life at all. Okay, and he wants to go to school. He wanted to be certain thing, but he never got that. He never went to school. He never did anything. Never had a decent job. I mean, nothing at all. Okay, so it's because of these spirits, because the spirit here from his ancestral thing, and then because of that, he got involved with this thing, and him doing that, he used um that organization he's part of not in a good way, because the spirit he's been dealing with, he's been manifesting things, not good things. Okay, he'd been manifesting like um just the wrong thing, and some of this divine masculine has even put a spell on the divine feminine. uh this energy that I'm reading for this thing already happened, or maybe it's happening now, but most likely I feel it has already happened. Okay, that he has put a spell on divine feminine to get her, thinking that he could get her to do things, and maybe to seduce her as well. Okay, but he did not understand that she loved him naturally. He didn't even need to put a spell on her for that. But he didn't put a spell on her for that. He just put a spell on her because he wanted to get her into bed. That's basically what it is. So yeah, so when the divine feminine met him, the divine masculine, she was his target. That's basically what it was. For whatever. So because the divine masculine has been dealing with the occult, that has hindered his growth in life, and the thing he needs to do in life, it has totally hindered his growth. This is the last card that came out. Let me. So the supreme God has basically put a tower woman in the divine masculine life, a tower woman here. Destruction. So the supreme God uh, has totally, is doing it right now, destroy these powers that the divine masculine has been using all along. He has destroyed these powers. Because the divine masculine has been doing witchcraft, so he could get his hand on different cookie jars. Cookie jars, yeah. He loved them cookies. love them cookies. Yeah, he did when when this masculine met the feminine. Not only he did a spell to seduce her, and he did seduce her, but he also did a spell so he could get money from her, like for her to give her stuff, for her to give him stuff. Could you believe this? Because he was already with somebody else. Okay, he was already with somebody else. So because right here, there you see three people here. There goes the man in the middle, and there goes two ladies on the side. But one lady is younger, very very young, and the other one is older. So I'm pretty sure because most of these twin flame things, there's always like a huge age gap. Always huge age gap. Everyone that I know that's been in a twin flame, there's always like a huge age gap. I mean, huge, tremendous, like 10 plus years old. Okay, so it could go either way, male or female, whatever. But I'm only doing this straight right now. I'm not doing like switch rules and things like that. So, um, yep, there was three people. He does well. There's three people here. There was, I mean, when he met the feminine. So, the feminine was older than the masculine, and the masculine had a younger woman that he was already with. But he never told her about it. The masculine never told the feminine about this third party thing. Anyway, um, so this younger female he had has put a spell. Was putting a spell on him. Was doing witchcraft. This third party. Yep, this third party. Witchcraft coming from the third party. That comic, which is the ex. Well, he went the one that's showing the three people here. The mother was involved too in spells, trying to keep you people apart. The group that I'm reading for. But to all these spells, the masculine, look at this, was blind, became blind. He couldn't see a thing. Couldn't see a thing. Yeah. Got this. And this is like a jester. This is a young guy. So to the witchcraft that was being done on him, and the reason why the witchcraft worked on the masculine is because he was involved in it. This is why. Okay, and that demon that kind of enter his life from birth, from the family side, did not help either. But later in life, when the masculine got involved with that organization, okay, where he learned how to do spells and things like that, and when the feminine did ask him about that, he acted like he didn't know, but he did. So he had cast spells many times before the family. I mean, many times in different people, different girls. So this is why when later in life, when right now, just past, when the comic cast the spell, it worked. And the mother was doing spells as work as well, not only like magic and witchcraft spell, but spell to manipulation. Okay, she was manipulated him to this union here. So all that, so he couldn't see at all. He couldn't see. He couldn't see. So no wonder this destruction card is here. So what's happening is the supreme God is destroying all the witchcraft, every everything and anything that this masculine was dealing with in life, things he's done, spirit that he was dealing with, the witchcraft that was done to him. The supreme God has destroyed that. It's not like the supreme God is gonna destroy it. It's coming soon, very soon in a few weeks. No, it's been done right now, right here, right now, as you are listening to this video here. And by the way, the comic that was doing this to this masculine, um, he left her. They are no longer together. The spell, yeah. And the relationship with the masculine, with the family, is on shaky ground too, because everybody, you know, the friends, you see this group of people that were here earlier, because when he was here, see, these are his friends as well, because it's not only him that was, I mean, his friends are also involved in the occult as well, you know, like the organization they belong to. Okay, so these are the friends that introduced him to that. But the masculine was using this on for the dark side, dark work. He was using these powers basically for things that were not doing anything for him. Okay, he wasn't doing it to help himself or nothing like that. Like I told you, this particular masculine has a sex addiction, so he was doing this just to get his hand on different cookie jars because he loved them cookies. He loved having different flavors of cookies to taste and to eat them. Yeah. And you know that path, it only leads to destruction because there's no wealth in this. Eating those different cookies from different cookie jars. I mean, what wealth is gonna? I mean, can these pay your bills? Can these event you in life? No. So that was his game. He was a player. That was his game, and all his friends. I think this divine masculine. How many friends he has? I know that he has 3 friends that he's close to, and maybe other people that he's talking to. Now all these communication has been cut off because the Supreme God has cut them off. And the reason why, Spirit, explain to me why this communication has been cut off, please. Because like, explain to me. Explain to me why the communication has been cut off. Hmm. Okay, so this communication everything has been cut off is because um what I'm getting here is the spell that was put on the divine masculine is because he was messing around with those forces. That's how those forces were able to affect him. Okay? Okay? Attack him. Uh was to keep the masculine blinded. So the whole time the masculine met the feminine that he was with her, because first of all, this group that I'm reading for, this relationship was short lived. Before you could blink, the thing was over. So, and the feminine knew this. She knew that something was wrong because he like totally changed, like overnight. Overnight, extremely changed. Okay, there was extreme. So because you can see the extreme card here. So he extremely changed overnight. It was extreme. The change was very extreme. So he was blinded to all the witchcraft that was being done to him, the manipulation and things like that, and the forces that was controlling him. Okay, this masculine had so much witchcraft done to him that these forces were basically literally controlling him. They were controlling him. Okay, and this lady here has put him under her feet. She literally put him under her feet for him to serve her. For him to serve her. Look. See, that was the whole idea. So, but what happened is all the witchcraft and things like that. So when the divine masculine switched on the divine feminine, that led to the separation and things like that. Um, he woke up. He woke up because when he woke up, because right here, he was basically wondering what happened here. He woke up. So this here, the fact that he was blinded, but also here, you see him wiping his eyes, trying to wipe his eyes so he could see clearly. Wow. So the spell has worn off. He woke up due to the destruction that's been done by the Supreme God, because the Supreme God wants this divine masculine totally sober, okay? When he's being judged. Okay, and this divine masculine has gone to all this karma, not just the karma that he had, the thing he has done to the feminine, but thing he has done to other people as well from his past. He has paid for all that for the past months, not month, months. He has been paying those karmic debt thing he has done to people, including the feminine. And because of what he has done to the feminine, the Supreme God has stepped in and say, no, you're gonna face this music and you're gonna face it sober. Okay? Sober. Because I want you to be sober. Because I want you to know what it feels like for what you have done to my daughter, what you have done to this priestess, okay, to this goddess, what you have done to her. I want you to face it sober. Mm. So but when the divine masculine woke up, wow, Well, he has woken up. He woke up. He didn't know what happened. When he woke up from the spell, he didn't know what hit him. Yeah, right here. Let me see what's there. He woke up from the spell. He didn't know what hit him. Him wiping his eyes. He woke up. When he woke up, he was basically saying, "Where is my other half? Where is my feminine? What happened to her? Where did she go? What happened to her?" Because he knew that he woke up and he thought that being with the feminine, that those time they spent together, he thought he was basically dreaming about it, because when he was being controlled with the spell, he was under a trance, you know? He was in a trance. So when he finally woke up, now that he has woken up, because the Supreme God has woken him up, he's wondering what happened to his feminine. Because the Supreme God wants him awake because of the heritage they have that has waiting for him. So the masculine woke up from the spell, from all the witchcraft, the black magic, that spirit that was controlling him from birth, the power, that group that he was involved with, the power that he used to, use these powers for negative thing, really things that doesn't benefit the divine or the supreme God or anything like that. He was just using them for all the wrong reasons. He was using these powers for the path of destruction. All these has been taken away from him. But the divine feminine doesn't have nothing to worry about, because nothing can touch her, because she's already fully awakened. Yeah. This isn't this one here is in reverse. So this masculine here also, um he has the gift of knowing, of knowing, okay? And the gift of knowing that he has, because he has this gift of knowing so much that this spirit here, I'm not talking about a negative spirit or this demon, I'm talking about that, this negative thing. This is the good angel here that watches over him. The reason why he has not really been destroyed yet, because that spirit protect him sometime and tell him stuff, okay? And this is the same spirit that told him about the feminine, but he ignored it. He ignored it because of him being stubborn, number one, and all this negative thing that was against him. But there is something dark about this masculine here. And he's not stupid, he's a very intelligent person. Very intelligent. But the universe wants to plant new new seed in his life, wants to plant new seeds, give him new life, a brand new chance. Look, you see, and this is what this masculine is gonna get from the universe, from the supreme God after he goes through his trial for all the stuff he's done, not just to the feminine but to other people as well. Because remember, feminine, you are not the only one that he has treated this way, as well as like mistreated, took advantage of, lied to, and things like that. These were his ways. These For this masculine here, this was his normal. This was his way of life. This basically that was his career. What he done to you, that was his career. And he became good at it to using these forces, those negative forces, which resulted right now in this destruction here. So the destruction here, that's the universe gonna destroy everything. So to make him sober, to face the music. And once that is done, then he's gonna have a new life. New seed will be planted in his life. See? A rebirth. But now that he has paid all his debt, how long is judgment gonna take? I don't know. But is it gonna be hard? Oh yeah, it's gonna be very hard on him. Because they're gonna take everything away. The universe is gonna take everything away from him. They already have started. He's not gonna have anywhere to run to. Nobody to talk to. Nobody's gonna wanna talk to him, okay? So he's gonna be left all alone to face this judgment by himself, all alone. Yeah. So the universe is gonna take away his friends, separate him from his friends. Like when you see this tower thing here, everything been burned. So that means that the universe is destroying all the friendship he had, destroying them. Okay, turning these people against him. So when the judgment come, this judgment day come, he's not gonna have no one to turn to, no one to talk to. You see, because they want him to face this music on alone. That's why they're making him sober, spiritually sober. And this masculine, if he's involved in any type of drugs, like any type of substance he takes to escape reality, they're taking away his economy, so that way he's not gonna have any money to buy anything. See, this is the money card, so he's not gonna have any money to buy anything, to purchase anything. This is why I see that they're taking everybody away from him, so that way he doesn't have anywhere to fall back on, anybody to call and ask for money and things like that. So yeah, so this is what I got here tonight. So basically, this is the divine masculine waking up from the spells and the witchcraft and everything that was done to him. So the universe is making him spiritually sober to face the music. Okay, guys, this is it. I don't have anything else. Yeah, one more card here. Huh? The last card. You see, the sun. This is the last card here. La luz. That means light. So he's gonna have a brand new life. With the brand new life, they're gonna show him the light. But right now he finally woke up. He's seen the light now too. Because he's wondering, what has he done? What has he done? If you guys want to see like movies and things like that, YouTube have plenty of movie from Nigeria, African movie. Just type in African movie in the search box, and all these, they're free. That's what I watch. Okay, and a lot of these African movies they deal with this type of subject, because a lot of things that open my eyes is through these movies. Okay, and they show you how um two people were meant to be together, and then I'm talking about in the movies, those African movies, and then some type of friend would be jealous of them or family, and they cast spell on those couples and they separate them, and the guy end up marrying the comic, things like that, and he spent like sometime years under the spell, and then when he finally wakes up, he's like wondering, hey, what happened? And the lady's like, what happened to you, sweetie? I'm your wife, and then the guy's like, what? You're not my wife? Where is my wife? He's like, I'm your wife. No, you're not my wife. So this is what happened to the masculine. He finally woke up, and when he woke up, he's awake now. And for the past couple of days, he's saying, was I dreaming about this angel that was in my life? Was this a dream, or what happened? Okay. So, and he's wondering, where is she? He's not believing, what he has done. He doesn't believe what he has done, because he was under the spell. All this magic, all these dark forces that was upon him, controlling him. Okay? All these things. So, okay guys, so have a great day, night, and I'll be seeing you guys soon with the next video. Okay? And for those of you, I'm just reading here, this is not for you to go and get involved, okay? And I'm only reading for people, for this group here that is not with the divine masculine. They have no contact. The feminine has blocked them. This is the people that I'm reading for, okay? And you guys, for any kind of way, you need to basically stay detached, okay? Don't get involved, and let the universe, let the supreme God deal with this, okay? Because that's the supreme God dealing with this type of situation. So as far as your divine feminine, you have nothing else you need to do. Just focus on your life, focus on you, focus on what you need to do, things you want to do, whatever that case may be, okay? Just focus on yourself, okay? So guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next time for the next energy reading. Okay guys, have a good day. Bye.